Hello everybody and welcome to a Patch Notes Overwatch with Corey and Austin. Austin helming the game playing D.va. This patch notes added Ana, not Sombra. Sad face. Let's jump on into it while Austin's playing a quick play game. The patch notes, this is patch, I believe, this is patch July 19th, 2016. No news as to what, I don't remember what patch number this is. They added a new hero, Ana, as a support class. After being out of the fight for several years, one of Overwatch's founding members is returning, introducing Ana, a battle-scarring veteran who supports her teammates with a distance using a unique and highly specialized collection of weapons. Ana's primary weapon is a biotic rifle, which fires long-range darts that can restore the health of her allies and deal ongoing damage to her enemies. Meanwhile, the biotic grenade is a perfect or close-quarters clash simultaneously healing teammates and injuring foes caught in the small area of effect.
You're so dead.
And if the battle starts to get out hard, Ana's sidearm, which is a sleep dart, knocks out her advisors unconscious. Plus, Ana's ultimate ability, her ult, Nano Boost, empowers one of her teammates, granting faster movement speed, increased damage, and resistance to enemy attacks, basically making her one of the best people to push. Now so far we've played a bit of Ana, and Austin doesn't like the sleep darts. He thinks they last a bit too long. I can kind of see how that is. I don't know if Corey feels the same. Corey's actually probably one of the people who's actually somewhat good at Ana.
Oh yeah, I love Ana.
Yeah.
I like Ana just for the sheer fact that I like to piss off Austin.
There are some gameplay patch notes. If a match goes into overtime for more than 20 seconds, the fuse will now start to burn down more quickly. Players now respawn more slowly during overtime, increasing spawn time by 2 seconds. So every time you die, your spawn time's increased by 2 seconds. In competitive play matches can now only have one of each hero per team, which is fantastic because now you can no longer get fucked by 2 Torbins or 2
Torbins. I'm tired of the fucking like
2 Bastions.
Hold the point. All of a sudden you're fucking fighting against like four Torbins, a Lucio, and a Bastion. It's impossible to push.
Yeah, or something stupid like that, you know. We've all been there, we've all done that. Additional patch notes. Added Ana as an AI-controlled hero in practice versus AI in custom game modes. The timing of Zenyatta's rapid Discord achievement is now lenient. Targeted teammates now respond by saying "I'm with you" when players use their group up communications. And they've renamed 5 sprays to avoid duplicate titles, which I guess is fine if you get 18 titles like we always do.
Push her off the edge.
He doesn't have his boost. Oh, he does have his boost.
Oh wait, he can't use his boost because the fucking controller is broken.
Sorry, I've had this controller for a while. That's like the first controller. Oh, damn, you
have a new controller upstairs.
Yeah, well, it's plugged in and it's on the other Xbox.
Holy
so
shit, that's Bastion.
Yep. Some hero balance updates. Some general self-healing abilities now charge ultimate abilities. As a result, some heroes' ultimate costs have been adjusted. We'll continue on to some heroes. Bastion, his configuration tank, the ultimate cost increased by 10%. With D.va, who Austin's playing right now, as everybody can see, the defense matrix cooldown is decreased. Source meter has been added. This meter will deplete when the defense matrix is active and then recharge when it's not in use. For instance, when Austin uses the left trigger, if you guys notice, it no longer just stays up. It doesn't longer just stays up for how many seconds. It now has that bar to the right, as you can see, as it goes back up. Instead of just, as soon as he shoots, the bar would go away. He no longer has the left trigger, so it doesn't really have the bumper ability anymore.
It's a lot more versatile.
Yeah, it's actually a very smart idea. I have to agree with this decision 110% because it was a fantastic decision. Another ability that it came out with was D.va can no longer be killed by her own ult.
Oh, so close.
Which is a fantastic
Why didn't you
decision.
get in your mech?
Yeah. The defense matrix takes 10 seconds to reach fully charged from empty. At full charge, the defense matrix will last 4 seconds, so there's that 6-second difference between that you have to figure out when the good use is and when to recharge it. The defense matrix will now remain active as long as it is assigned to hotkeys is held, which is the left trigger as Austin's using. The defense matrix has been... No, it's left trigger.
For defense matrix?
For the defense matrix, it's left trigger.
They switched it.
Yeah, unless it's different for you, because I think we're using different controls, so... the defense matrix is now remaining active as long as it's held. The defense matrix has been reclassified as an alternate fire and is now found to the right MB, which is right mouse button, but this is also PC notes. This is also stuff that's been released on console, but I'm reading off of the PC list. It doesn't matter, bite me, PC Master Race can suck it. I'm just doing what I'm doing. Defense matrix now alternate. Okay, an option to toggle defense matrix has been added under options, controls, and D.va. The self-destruct ultimate cost is decreased by 15%. Did not know that. The explosion delay reduced from 4 seconds to 3 seconds. And the explosion no longer damages D.va, the player who activates it. The developer notes D.va isn't being selected as often as our other tanks, and we feel a lot of that our stems are underperformance of her damage absorption ability, so we're reconfiguring her defense matrix, making it more flexible and giving players the ability to use it more often. We've also given self-destruct a little more oomph, quote-unquote oomph, because it felt slightly underwhelming when compared to many of the Overwatch other ultimate abilities. Another character, Lucio, has gone through a buff. His sound barrier ultimate cost is increased by, I guess this is actually not a buff, this is the nerf. His sound barrier ultimate cost has now been decreased by 10%.
Oh, it is a buff, it's being decreased.
Oh yeah, my bad. So it is a buff. McCree's Peacekeeper now maintains full damage at longer distances, but will deal less damage at extreme ranges. While the game does feel better following the nerf of McCree's close range damage in the previous patch, it left him a little too weak. So we're increasing his effective distance, making his range similar to Social 76's. This should hopefully give players another option for dealing with pesky long range damage, dealing heroes like Pharaoh and Hanzo, but you know, he's a good counter to Pharaoh and Hanzo, so there's that. Mercy, and then we've got a Mercy buff, her damage boost.
You just completely fucked over.
Her damage boost effects will no longer stack with the bonus damage provided with another Mercy, so if you got double Mercy, it doesn't stack.
It's almost as if that's a hindrance, isn't it, Austin? Gee, if only you could get up there somehow.
Mercy's Resurrect, her ultimate cost is increased by 30%. Movement is no longer prevented during activation, and Guardian Angel instantly resets upon use. Developer notes, Mercy's ultimate is one of the most powerful abilities in the game. However, players would often fly into the fray and die while using it. With this update, Resurrect will now take a bit longer to charge, but Mercy will be a lot safer when activating the ability in the middle of a combat. So, for instance, if you're pushing the point at King's Row at the end of the map, and they're at the end, and you res everybody, you can't automatically get killed after flying towards people, and you won't automatically die. Let's go on. Roadhog, ultimate cost is increased by 45%. Soldier 76. The heavy pulse rifle, the spread recovery will begin after a short delay rather than instantly. His tactical visor, his ultimate cost is increased by 10%. Now this is a thing that we heard a while ago was Zenyatta's buff. His base shield is increased by 50, so it's now 50 health and 150 shield. His primary fire damage is decreased from 45 to 40, which is a nerf. His alternate fire weapon damage is increased to 35 to 40, which is the holding it down and letting go, which is charging the balls. The Orb of Discord and Orb of Harmony projectile speed has been increased from 30 to 120. Transcendent speed is now doubled upon activation, and the healing amount is increased from 200 to 300 health per minute. Developer notes, while Zenyattta has never had the healing abilities of Lucio or Mercy, we made up this dealing more damage. However, his lack of mobility and low health has meant he's struggled to find a place in many games. To increase his effectiveness, we've made him several changes, the biggest of which is increasing the shield pool, which allows him to go head-to-head with more enemies, and the Orb of Harmony and Discord charges are also a quality of life change, helping Zenyattta move his orbs around and apply his effects more quickly. And lasting will increase the Transcendence healing throughput. This ultimate was designed to be the most effective against sustained high damage fire and least effective against short range high damage bursts like D.va or Junkrat's ultimates. But due to the amount of healing it provides, there were times when it was possible for even sustained fire to overcome Transcendence output. We've made the heal powerful and also allowed Zenyattta to move around more quickly while it's activated. Now, honestly, I kind of agree with Zenyattta and his charge ability. It's probably one of the best out of all. We've got some game options that have been updated. Players can now enter numerical values for each option that has been has slider, the volume sensitivity and whatnot. Players can now hide in-game chat by pressing yada yada yada. Yeah, I guess hiding in-game chat would be kind of worthless, just having it come up every so often. Yada yada. Mouse sensitivity can now be adjusted out of 2 decimals. Gameplay mid-match tips can now be toggled on and off, which is fantastic because it's great that they finally fixed that. Social friends request hosts can now be toggled on or off. Notifications and whispers. The video added a 29:9 aspect ratio support. Players can now enable a real-world clock to doggle in the system. There were some social. Wait, doggle?
What the hell does doggle mean?
Doggle. Oh, I meant
toggle.
You
You fucking tard. They don't even look like the same letter.
How's everybody doing today? It's been a good week.
Well, it's 17 past 7, and Logan has time for a stroke. I'll go make some toast.
I don't smell it. Then there were some general bug fixes. The hero gallery now remembers the last hero you were looking at, and will promptly highlight the hero you were currently in. Reducing the chance of a larger projectile to hit targets around the corner. They fixed a bug that causes the payload is nearing the final destination music to continue playing even after the music is over, or even after the match is over. I apologize. They fixed a bug that caused the UI to disappear whenever the game was forced into Windows mode. Yada yada. That's some
So
Peter
this
stuff.
is actually like the worst team composition I think I've ever seen. 2 Anas, a fucking Genji, a Soldier 76, and a Pharah.
Just fine.
It's gonna be fantastic.
I'll be watching you.
They fixed a bug that would cause sometimes visual healing effects to appear on the wrong hero whenever multiple players attempted to pick up health packs. What else they got? They fixed a bug that would sometimes cause different hero victory poses to clip into each other, which I've seen a few times. And they fixed several lighting issues with the kill cam. The map. Now this is one thing that I've actually kind of been looking forward to. The payload on King's Row will no longer retreat back inside its starts location if the attacker's team fail to push it. So, for instance, as we all know, the payload comes out of like a garage-looking thing.
Yes.
And if you stand on the payload, it will be pushed back, and will kind of go back into where the garage.
Yeah.
You can no longer push it back. It looks like, which is fantastic
Austin,
because
you better fucking run,
which is
bud.
fantastic because I know you could do it before, and that was actually one of the parts that I know that we've
bud.
done multiple times
You
as
done goofed.
people. They've adjusted the hero select screen volume for the attacking team on Watchpoint Gibraltar.
Kill yourself, you tard.
They've added Spectre camera collision to most maps. They fixed issues with player collision across
He
multiple
can't get up.
maps.
He can't get up. Oh, you're so dead. You dead fuck.
Watch him kill him. Watch him kill. Oh, damn it.
You suck.
Sorry, Austin.
Gee, it's almost as if I said, let's fix this before it's a problem.
Sorry. They fixed issues with the ambient lighting and the shadows across multiple maps. They fixed a bug that was preventing... Oh, this is hero fixes, by the way. They fixed a bug that prevented hero dialogue not being audible over long distances as intended. Corey tried to use a audio log from, I think it was like Zarya or something like that.
Zenyattta?
I don't know who's...
Was it the death one?
I think it was a death one.
Oh yeah,
And it was
there's a voice
impossible-
emote. If you guys haven't already figured this out, there's a voice emote for Zenyatta where it's like it says "Death is whimsical today," but if you spam it, the first letter,
It's
it's
death,
like
death,
this
death.
really peaceful monk robot is saying death, 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 death. It's amazing.
Yeah. So apparently they might have fixed that over long distances. They fixed a bug that caused D.va to sometimes ignore player collision when summoning her mech. Which, if that being thought, isn't there already?
You are just
there's
doing
no
this
player,
all wrong.
There's no player collision. At least I haven't noticed in a while.
That may have been the most ineffective Bastion ult I think I've ever seen.
They fixed several bugs where May's ice wall would persist in the game world even after the player switched heroes or left the game. They fixed even more bugs that allowed Reaper to shadow step to unintended locations. They fixed a bug that would sometimes cause Reinhardt's barrier field to get stuck in the on position if a player used the toggle barrier setting, which is on PC. And they fixed a bug that sometimes caused Roadhog to accidentally chain hook targets standing behind him. That sounds like a fucking stupid ability, and I actually am getting kind of upset with that. They fixed a bug that caused Winston's barrier projector shield to ignore the sound effects volume. And this is a competitive play. They fixed a bug that will sometimes cause players to not be able to rejoin games. Out of all these things, Corey, what do you think? Good?
It's alright.
I
mean, yeah, I like that they... I've been playing a lot of McCree lately, just because I've been playing characters that I didn't play beforehand, but I like the McCree buff and debuff. I like that people aren't just spamming the fuck out of Fan the Hammer. You actually have to have some aim to actually play him. Yeah. And I like the fact that we can deal with Pharahs now. Because Pharah was virtually untouchable. She could literally just sit up in the sky and not give a fuck about anybody. Yeah. And just rain hell on everybody. But now she has to actually, you know, she has to move around. She has to use, you know, platforms to jump onto. And then, you know, it's just another counter to her. I mean, obviously, I mean, she's still playable.
Yeah, she's not bad.
I think she'll see a little bit less play.
Yeah. But there's some things that they're still gonna there's
Austin's about to get touched.
Yep, and done.
So stupid.
And that's where we're gonna stop, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you guys for joining us on Patch Notes. If you guys like this video and you want us to do more Patch Notes on Overwatch or any games that we've played in the past,
get fucked, Austin.
I'd like you guys to go ahead and leave a like, comment, and subscribe, because the more we can do, the more we can go ahead and start throwing things out for you. But we will see you guys maybe in the next Patch Notes when they release some other nice shit.
Oh, we're gonna have some fun with the next Patch Notes.
Oh yes, we will. Thank you guys for joining. Bye bye.